Hello, have you ever wondered while you're awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, because you haven't protected your assets, whether someone might steal them from you in a lawsuit or something similar? Well, today's show is going to answer something that you can do to address that very problem. I am Ann Babiars, and you have tuned into Wait a Financial Minute, where 1 minute or so spent with me can save you a lot of dollars, aggravation, and headaches. And I have a guest with me today, Michael A. Babiars, retired attorney at law, who is going to address this very question for us. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Well, thank you. And I'll jump right in by giving, let's just say, one possible thought on your burning question of the day. There are many factors that go into successfully protecting your assets, but one that's rather key is to understand that asset titling, how you hold title to your assets, can be very important. Now, your audience may not be aware of it, but we are spouses, we're husband and wife, and I know you would probably think that, well, just title everything in your wife's name and everything will work out fine. But seriously, sometimes titling things in one spouse or the other's name may be helpful. Sometimes titling them in both names, sometimes with certain beneficiary designations. But what's key to understand is that every state is different. Some states, for example, will protect all of your retirement assets, your IRAs, your 401ks, and those types of assets from being attached by most creditors, whereas other states may not protect as much of them. Some states allow you to title your principal residence a certain way between you and your spouse that will afford the house certain types of protection from creditors. Other states may protect types of life insurance products. So the key here is to understand that asset titling can be very important to understanding how you can very simply protect some of your assets from that type of scenario that you just mentioned.
Well, thank you for that answer. And would you mind providing for our audience a little bit about you and your background?
Sure, I can give you the Cliff Notes version of it, as you will.
I know your CV is quite long.
Well, as you mentioned, I am a retired attorney. I spent 25 years in private practice up in the suburbs of Chicago, helping folks with things like asset protection planning, estate administration, corporate and business matters, even elder law issues. And during that time and thereafter, I also did a lot of teaching. I was an adjunct professor at a local college, created and taught adult education programs, continue to create and teach courses at private schools and corporate training. So although I'm retired from law and don't give legal advice anymore, I still do a lot of teaching, which I enjoy, providing education, and hopefully what I was able to offer your audience today is helpful to them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining on today. And anybody who wants information on these types of matters can look below for information on the Protect Yourself and Your Assets program, which was written and designed by Michael A. Babiars. And you'll get lots of tips and techniques in that course, and a lot of value, I have to say. And please remember to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you'd like to tune in for future videos, because we are going to be having a lot of burning questions here in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful day. Till next time.